You see, I joined this mission as mission director in November 2024. In December 24, I went to meet the user communities in Moprem. I spoke to them. These are mostly heroin users. So usually what happens is heroin users require at least 3 shots per day, and one shot was costing around 600-700 rupees per shot. Some they require 4 shots, 5 shots. So I spoke to the user community and I inquired from them, how much do you spend for your addiction per day? They told me 2,000 to 2,500 per day. That's a huge amount. So, but over the last year, 2025, we worked very closely with the police, and the police worked very hard, especially the ANTF and Shillong police, and the various other police units of the state also, and we were able to put a lot of pressure on these drug users, drug peddlers, and we arrested a lot of them. The police arrested and confiscated huge amounts of drugs, to the extent that there was a huge shortage of drugs now in the state because of the hard work done with the police. And what the police informed me last year, that from 600 to 700, which was costing per shot, it has gone in October last year. It went up to 3,000 rupees per shot. So there are two ways actually. There are two options actually for a drug user. One is to resolve to petty crime if he wants to, fund his addiction. One is to resolve to petty crime. The other is to get more users, uh, attract more customers to become drug users. So that is more of a worrisome. Yes, petty crime also is a worrisome problem, but the larger problem is that they get more people to fall into the trap of drug usage. So we want to prevent that. So now, but on the other hand, there are many drug users who are undergoing rehabilitations today. There are almost 600, 700 of them going on. So, and what data we've learned from the rehab centers is that drug relapse rate after they are treated, the relapse rate is quite high. It's around 80, 70 to 80%, if not more. So what happens if you relapse? If a person doesn't want to go for petty crime, he'll start again canvassing, getting more customers, getting more children trapped into drugs to fund his addiction. This is our greatest fear. We don't want this menace to spread. We want to curb this menace. So, with that intention, we decided if we can train them on vocational skills in the rehab centers, so that when they leave the center, they have something to do. They will be able to stand on their own 2 feet, and that will prevent them from relapse. There are four types of skills we are training in now. We have started. These are the basic four skills, because there are many other skills also we can involve. But from what ITI has done a study from all the rehab centers, and these are the main types of skills which are basic learning skills, and very productive short-term training skills. The skills are like plumbing, bakery, uh, plumbing. Then there is wireman, and there's bakery, and there's food and vegetable processing. The four trades. So this pilot project, now we're starting first with 4 centers. We have 14 rehab centers in the state. We want to, if this works out, we will spread out to the other centers also in the state, and we'll provide tools there also, where those patients also will be able to recover and come out with, learning with, having learned a few skills, and then be able to stand on their own 2 feet.